Hey guys, so I just got back from probably what is the weirdest movie of 2022, Paws of Fury: The Legend of Hank. I'm not kidding. This is probably of all the movies I've seen this year, probably the weirdest goddamn movie I've seen. I'm not making that up. Uh, this is a movie that I got trailers for quite a bit, and you know, when I first what was annoying for me when I first saw the trailer was that as soon as I saw the trailer, I went, "They're making a Hong Kong Phooey movie? I cannot be the only one who said that. Please tell me in the comments I'm not the only one who said that." I'm like, "Oh, they're making a Hong Kong Phooey movie? Cool." And then the title popped up at the end of the trailer, and it says "Paws of Fury: A Legend of Hank." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "You had a perfect opportunity to make a Hong Kong Phooey movie right on your lap, and you decide to make this random fucking movie called Paws of Fury: The Legend of Hank." All right, fuck it, whatever. I'm like, fine. Like, it doesn't look, that promising, but it didn't look horrible as far as a comedy. It looked like kind of like just another forgettable animated kids movie that I probably just wouldn't remember in a year's time. But then it came to my attention. A few things came to my attention about this movie that I had no idea, and it's nowhere in the promotions of this fucking movie. It so. First off, I'll just say this: I'm not the biggest fan of this. I didn't like this movie that much. It was just there. It was just a mediocre movie, kids movie that was just then. I kind of got bored towards the last half, but but the thing that is just so weird about this goddamn movie that I still can't believe to this day that I'm just my mind has been trying to comprehend this. So I don't know how many people know this, but do you people know that this is a remake of a kids remake of a movie? It's of a very famous comedy, a movie about a dog who wants to become a samurai. The story is dog wants to become a samurai, and he's put in charge of becoming a samurai for this little town that's being attacked by ninjas. This town is run by cats, and one cat that's the head of the county or the town or whatever wants them to be gone, and for some fucking reason, I don't know. And so he thinks he's just gonna get the stupid samurai guy or dog that knows nothing to protect this town. He's gonna easily take over this town with this stupid samurai dog. That's basically the plot of the movie. Do you know that this is a fucking remake of Blazing Saddles? How many people in the comments, please tell me, knew before this movie was coming out that this movie is a remake of Blazing Saddles? I am not joking. I don't know why it's a remake of Blazing Saddles. I have no idea why, but it is. And a Mel Brooks, a lot of Mel Brooks comedies. It has the Mel Brooks style, sanitized version of Mel Brooks style of humor. Even to the point, Mel Brooks is in this fucking movie, is voicing the shaman in the movie. Which I love Mel Brooks. I mean, god damn, I love Mel Brooks. He's a comic legend, but he deserves better than this. And of all fucking movies, all comedies, to make a kids movie about Blazing Saddles? What? I mean, the fuck is up with and it's so weird, makes this movie so weird. I'd be fine with that if the humor was great and there was a great representation, even if it's a kids movie version of it. Even though I don't know how you can make a kids movie version of Blazing Saddles, but some of the humor does work here and there. I did laugh at a little bit here and there, but a lot of it's just really cat humor. The biggest laughs I got were the jokes um, where they were talking about the going to eternity, which is the big shoe box in the backyard in the sky or something like that. I fucking howled at that line. That was a pretty good line. Or like how the one guy's trying to tell all the kids there's two things cats fear: cars and curiosity. And one cat goes, "Well, what's a car?" He said, "That's curiosity. Watch out!" So, I fucking howled at that. I was like, okay, that was pretty funny. It's the humor that you expect out of something like a Mel Brooks style comedy. But again, why the fuck is this in a animated movie about a samurai dog? I don't know. I've been trying to find out whose idea this was. I mean, this is a movie that had a million production companies behind it. Like, seriously, I think the production companies behind this movie were longer, almost as long as the logos for the production company were about as fucking long as the actual movie. It's only about an hour and 25 minutes. God damn, man! I think that took half the runtime. It was ridiculous. I don't know why this movie had a bunch of production it's just a very generic movie that the only thing that's notable about it is that kids movie is that it's a fucking Mel Brooks remake of Blazing Saddles. And you're like, why? Just why? And you just sit there by the end of it and go, why? And like I said, as the movie went along, I just kind of really just zoned out because I could not give a shit. It was just because it would be one thing if this was a really funny kids comedy. I would probably okay, I would kind of ignore the weirdness of them making a Blazing Saddles remake if it was actually any good. I wouldn't say this is horrible or the worst fucking thing I've seen all year, but it's just there. That's all you can say about it, is just there. Not much for me to say about this movie. Like I said, they got a fucking big cast, like Michael Cera, who, by the way, I'm thinking about it, when the fuck was he in anything in a long time? Ricky Gervais is the villain. Like I said, Mel Brooks is in this, Samuel L. Jackson. And yeah, it is a Nickelodeon movie. I can't remember the last time I seen a Nickelodeon movie made, but in theaters. But that is apparently people at Nickelodeon like fucking Blazing Saddles. I don't know, Mel Brooks, and I love Mel Brooks. It's just this is definitely not one of his better stuff. But yeah, that's as far. I don't have much to talk about with this fucking movie. It's a short review. Yeah, I don't recommend it. That was a weird fucking movie, yo. Definitely something I still can't believe was made, but hey, it is what it is. Because I'm sure kids love fucking Blazing Saddles. Yeah, I still gotta go see Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. I don't know when I will be seeing it. Sometime maybe this week. Definitely, I'll be seeing it sometime. I will be seeing it sometime. I don't know when. So that'll be the next review you get. Until then, I'll talk to you guys later.